We wouldn't be seen dead here in the day. I guess you're lucky that it's dark now. And if I like it, then we'll stay. Impress the Empress, take a shot now. We got the glow in our mouths. White teeth, teens are out. White teeth, teens are up for it. I know you love it when the hairpins start to drop.
It's Miller time.
Word on just so.
No, Nathan. It's JSA.
And we sat down with Coach Yvonne to talk about the boys' basketball season.
Good morning, Staples.
Woke up cold one Tuesday. I'm looking tired and feeling quite sick. I felt like there was something missing in my day-to-day life. So I quickly opened the wardrobe, pulled out some jeans and a t-shirt that seemed clean, topped it off with a pair of old shoes that were ripped around the seams. And I thought these shoes just don't suit me.
Good morning, Staples. It's Wednesday, January 8th, and I'm Cooper Boardman.
And I'm Steven Warshofsky. And welcome to our final show of the semester. It was completely produced by the Period A TV production class without help from Mr. Zito or Mr. Honeycutt.
But before we begin, will you please stand for the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To start us off today, we'll throw it over to Miley and Nathan, who caught up with some members of JSA to learn more about their Winter Congress.
We interviewed Mr. D'Amico to learn a little bit more about JSA.
JSA is a club that's been at Staples for 6 years, but it's really a national organization that combines debate club with political activism and encourages students to not only debate issues but also get involved in politics. We really debate any issues that the students are interested in. In every chapter we have a director of debate, and they choose which debates we'll do from week to week. And usually centered on current issues or current political issues, but also historical issues, and then also fun debates where students, might debate about something that's going on in pop culture or at Staples High School. So it really runs the gamut of just about any topic you could think of. Winter Congress is the second of our 3 major events for the year, and it's really my favorite because we go to Washington, D.C., and students from all of the chapters in the Northeast, which is Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, and the rest of New England, students prepare bills, and then they're divided into a House and a Senate at the convention, and they have to debate their bills in each house, and there are well over 100 bills that are argued over the course of a weekend, and ultimately a bill has to make it through committee, and then the full House, the full Senate would be agreed on. So it's really a government simulation, in a much larger scale than we could do in classes here at Staples. So it's definitely my favorite convention of the year.
Good luck in Winter Congress, JSA.
Thanks, guys.
And now we'll throw it over to Wes, Nick, and Jake with their midterm advice.
Good morning, Staples. Midterms are right around the corner, and here's some advice from our teachers.
Midterms are starting up soon. Do you have any advice for our students about how they could do well?
Well, essentially, they need to know what the midterm is going to be like in each of their courses. So the only way to get that is to have review sessions in class and to talk to teachers about what's the format going to be. The main thing I do is give the students the format in advance. In other words, section 1, here is what the directions are. Section 2, directions.
Right.
And then, of course, the actual questions are not there. They're going to encounter them when they take the exam.
First of all, you can't avoid studying. Like a lot of times people will say, well, here's this trick, here's that trick, but you can't actually avoid studying for the test. But then there are things that'll help out too. Sleep well the night before. Make sure you eat breakfast. You don't want to be thinking about how hungry you are. You're going to sit down and you're going to see a question and you're going to panic and think to yourself, like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I studied all the wrong stuff. Your mind's going to start to kind of wander. Don't panic. Don't worry about that. Just relax, read the question, and I'm sure you're going to know what you're doing. You know more than you think you do.
Have a great morning, everyone. I hope everyone does great on their exams.
Thanks, guys.
Next, we'll check in with Tyler, Daryl, and Torian to see what they learned about one of Staples' newest clubs, the Digital Media Club.
Hi Staples, I'm Tyler and I'm here with the president and creator of the Staples High School Digital Club.
SNH Digital Shorts is a short filmmaking group / sketch comedy group. We get together, we like to make movies. It's obviously a play on words of the SNL Digital Shorts run by Andy Samberg. And they've also been
What is that?
Yeah. Just hold up. What is that?
So, you guys actually made some videos last year, right?
Yeah, we did.
For us, it was really tough starting senior year with colleges and everything, so we didn't have that much time to make too many videos, but we're getting on track now.
Yeah, I mean, application season is over for most people, so we're ready to really dive ourselves in and be dedicated to this.
Cool. Nick, do you have anything to say? Nick? Is he okay? Can we get a close-up of his...
he does this all the time.
He usually does this, it's weird. I don't know why. He's not even in the club. I don't know.
Then why is he here?
Dude, what
I don't know. He came in
free?
Yo, cut it.
Cut the camera.
So if you guys can SNH Digital Shorts on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated, we greatly appreciate it.
Well, you guys heard it first. Stay tuned for SNH Digital Shorts, and now back to the host.
That looks like a lot of fun, so make sure you join if you're interested. Speaking of fun, Stephen and John took a walk down to the kitchen to go behind the scenes of Chef Gann's Staples edition of Next Top Chef.
We are back with Chef Gans for another week in the kitchen. And so who was involved in making the food?
So originally what had happened was I saw an episode of Top Chef Masters on TV, and the chefs themselves were cooking with a theme in mind for kids, and so the judges were the kids, and I thought, well, this is great because we have a preschool here and they would make awesome judges. So each of my students had, and there were 6 of them, had a special ingredient that they needed to utilize in a recipe, and they needed to come up with the recipe on their own.
So they're going to give us something to eat, and we just take a little bite. If you want to eat the whole thing, you can eat the whole thing. You want to eat the whole thing? Okay. So you taste it, and if you really, really like it, you see this smiley face here? You put a check. You can put a check. All right? If you don't like it too much, you can put a frowny face, okay? But you might want to not check it right away, because sometimes if you taste something, ooh, I like this.
They are not hot at all, and you guys can take a bite. And Sarah over here in the apron made these for you guys. Chef Sarah, what was our special ingredient in the ravioli?
It was butternut squash. I was thinking about what kids would like, and I immediately thought pasta, and I know that they like things that are crispy, so I thought crispy ravioli. So what I did was I put the butternut squash in the filling so that they wouldn't taste it, and I put Parmesan cheese in that, and then made the ravioli and then pan fried them so that they'd be crispy.
Today I made roasted Brussels sprouts that were just tossed with honey and olive oil. Brussels sprouts are, a green vegetable, and most kids that don't really like green vegetables, and so it's hard to really make it look different and get the kids to eat it. I mean, the two biggest challenges of this assignment were making the kids like the Brussels sprout flavor without making it cloyingly sweet or changing the look of it, like pureeing it.
Did you think that everything turned out well?
Yeah, I think that overall it was a hit. The day went spectacularly well. We had, the kids were really receptive, they seemed to like almost everything, and there's some new things that they can go home and say that they were proud that they tried.
Great job, guys.
Now, here's Cooper with his piece on next semester's electives.
We found out how Staples students like their first semester electives.
I took tech ed because I like hands-on activities.
I took digital darkroom because I like taking pictures.
I took design and tech because I like graphic design.
So this quarter I took jewelry. It was a lot of fun. We learned how to work with the metal and make all different types of jewelry.
This quarter I took digital darkroom and I really liked it because I got to take a lot of really cool pictures and I learned a lot about different settings on the cameras.
I took darkroom with Mrs. Garska. That's not digital darkroom. That's just plain old darkroom with all those chemicals. And yeah, the pictures, you like print them in a really dark room. Then there's like a super dark room in which you like produce even more photos.
I took jewelry and it was fun because I learned how to make different types of things out of metal and I can wear them too.
I had a lot of fun working in the darkroom.
I took digital darkroom. I would recommend digital darkroom to other kids.
There's also a light room, which kind of contradictory to the dark room. It's usually where you don't produce the photos, you just stick them in there after they're dry and finished.
And now we turn to sports.
Max, Teddy, Nick, and Josh caught up with Coach Devine and the boys basketball team to see how their season is going so far.
Let's take a look.
How do you think the team played as a whole at the beginning of the season?
Well, it was our first game, and we don't get a whole lot of time to prepare for the season, and we missed a few practices due to the snow. Not making excuses, I think both teams were a little sluggish, a little sloppy.
Can you give us a quick summary of the exciting final plays of the first game?
28 seconds down left in the game. We ran the clock down to 14 seconds. We ran a double screen play for David Katz in the corner. He made a great shot and got fouled and made a great free throw to put us up 1 with about 7 seconds to go. And our good defense forced Denver to turn the ball over twice. And then they called a timeout. They didn't have timeouts left, which resulted into a technical foul. And that's how we scored 8 points in 7 seconds.
Do you think overall this season the team can be very successful?
I do. I think we need to be constantly improving and evolving as a basketball team every single day. And if we can be the team that works on the little things, all the big things will take care of themselves.
Here's Taylor Harrington's Inklings Year in Review video.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. Like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told.
Hi, everybody. It's Charlie Greenwald reporting. Just a few blocks away from where the explosion at the Boston Marathon happened.
I'm Ryder Chasen, and this is Things with People.
And we'll be jump roping with me, Duh. Burn down this river every turn. Hope is our four-letter word. Make that money, watch it burn. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. And I feel something so wrong. We're doing the right thing. I could lie, could lie, could lie. makes me wanna fly. Baby, I've been playing hard. Said no more counting dollars. We'll be counting stars. Watch it burn, sing in the rhythm, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the rhythm, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the rhythm, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sing in the rhythm, the lessons I learned.
To end our show today, we wanted to leave you with Greg, Will, and Tim's last study skills tip of the week.
Enjoy.
Perfect. I gotta grade these papers by now. Seriously. How deep is this cabinet? Wait, no.
Eventually.
Yeah, please do not put it in 7.
Mr. Miller, what are you doing in the cabinet?
Nothing. My pen, it was stuck in here and I crawled in and the door shut.
Come on, Mr. Miller, give me your hand. I'll help you out.
No, I got it. I just, I made some progress.
What's going on in here?
Mr. Miller's in the cabinet.
Miller, get out of the cabinet. You must have better places to be. Don't you have a fantasy baseball team to research?
Come on. This isn't a big deal. You guys, look, I can figure it out. Don't worry.
We're here to help you. Hop out of the closet.
Come on. We'll help you out.
Another teacher in the cabinet. Come on. Would you just take some help and get out of there? Come on.
That's what we've been telling him, Fran. We've been trying to get him out of the cabinet.
That's enough. Come on, out.
Alright. Here, help me out.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Hi, Staples. I'm Mrs. Sinai, one of the academic support teachers. And thanks, Mr. Miller, for showing us just how hard it can be when you've reached an impasse and you're in too deep. I guess that what I'm here to say is the study skills tip of the week, which is know when you've reached that impasse, when you've gotten to a point where you just need some help. There's no shame in getting help. This is a great school with tons of support staff that are really waiting for you to come to them. Teachers are here, the APs are always here for you. We have a learning common that is just filled with support staff, learning centers, guidance counselors, social workers. Doesn't matter what the problem is, whether it's academic or personal. Someone's here to either help you to solve your problem or get you to the place where you can help yourself. So don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, get some help when you need it.
That's it for us, Staples. The Period 2 TV production class will hopefully be bringing you their show tomorrow.
And the second semester class will be coming at you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks for watching every week and have a great rest of the year.
Bye.
Your love is bright as ever, even in the shadows. Baby, kiss me before they turn the lights out. Your heart is glowing, and I'm crashing into you. Baby, kiss me